Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into augmented reality.
Oh, yeah.
AR! You know how the cool kids say it?
Yeah.
And how it's going to completely change the way we shop.
It's pretty wild.
So this is for you if you're thinking about maybe working in retail someday, or maybe you just want to sound smart at your next dinner party.
Right.
But either way, we're going to break it all down.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
what's interesting to me is that AR,
Yeah.
it felt for a while like
Yeah.
kind of like a gimmick like it was in the movies,
Well, it's funny you should say that because for a while, AR did feel very niche.
Right.
Like almost out of a sci-fi movie.
Exactly.
I mean, we all remember Pokemon Go, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was a...
Oh, gosh. That was a big one.
Too many hours spent chasing those little virtual creatures around.
Yeah, but while we were all busy doing that,
Right.
AR was quietly becoming a lot more sophisticated.
Yeah, that's true. And it's really starting to...
Touch every part of our lives now.
Absolutely. And especially
shopping.
the way we shop, instead of just like telling us more about products, AR can actually show us.
So paint me a picture.
Okay.
What does that actually look like in the real world?
So think about all those times when you're shopping online
Mm-hmm.
and you see a shirt you like,
Okay.
but you have no idea how it'll actually look on you.
Right.
With AR, you can use your phone or your tablet
Mm-hmm.
to virtually try on that shirt.
Wait, so like a virtual fitting room?
Exactly, a virtual fitting room.
Cool.
And companies are already doing this, like
Okay.
L'Oreal, Warby Parker. They're doing it with makeup and glasses, so
Right,
you
right.
can see how different shades of lipstick look on you,
Wow.
or test out different styles of frames
Mm-hmm.
without having to actually physically try them on.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
that would definitely save me from those impulse buys that I regret later. But wouldn't all this technology be really expensive for companies to implement?
Well, that's the interesting part.
Okay.
AR is becoming more and more accessible,
Yeah.
even for smaller businesses.
Oh, cool.
There are even some platforms that let companies build their own AR experiences
Wow.
without needing a huge team of developers.
Interesting. So it's not just for the big players anymore?
Nope, not at all.
What about shopping in an actual store? How is AR changing that experience?
Oh, there are tons of applications for that.
Okay.
Think about IKEA.
Okay.
They let you use your phone to see how a piece of furniture would look in your living room before you buy it.
That's genius.
No more wondering if that sofa will actually fit through the doorway.
That's a problem I've had many times.
Right.
Many times.
And IKEA's not the only one.
Oh,
Nike's using AR mirrors in some of their stores.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So those mirrors let you see different colors and styles of shoes on your feet
Cool.
in real time. And they can even pull up product information,
Yep.
customer reviews, so you can make a more informed decision.
So it's like having a superpowered shopping assistant right there with you.
Exactly.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But doesn't it all feel a little
Yeah.
impersonal?
Yeah.
Part of what I love about shopping is actually interacting with people.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something that a lot of retailers are thinking about.
Okay.
The key is to find that right balance
All right.
between technology and human interaction. So like
Yeah.
AR can handle those more mundane tasks, like finding the right size or checking inventory.
Right.
And that frees up the staff to provide more personalized advice.
Right. So it's about making the experience more efficient,
Exactly.
not replacing the human interaction altogether.
Exactly.
Sometimes I just want to get in and get out,
Yeah.
So is AR making grab-and-go shopping easier too?
Absolutely. Think about those times when you're standing in the aisle,
Yeah.
squinting at the tiny print on the product label,
I do that all the time.
trying to figure out the ingredients or the nutritional information.
Yeah, half the time I just give up
Yeah.
and grab something else.
Well, now you can use your phone to scan the product
Uh-huh.
and instantly get all that information you need.
That's pretty cool.
Reviews, price comparisons, even video tutorials.
Wow.
Walmart and Best Buy are already doing this with a lot of their products.
You're saying that AR is like having a walking, talking encyclopedia of product information right there in my pocket.
Exactly.
I like it.
It's all about empowering the consumer with knowledge.
Right.
And making the shopping experience more seamless and efficient.
Okay, so we talked about how AR is changing the way we shop today.
Right.
But where do we go from here? What does the future hold for AR shopping?
Ooh. Well, that's where things get really exciting. As AR technology keeps evolving,
Yeah.
we're going to see some truly mind-blowing applications.
Like what?
Imagine walking into a store and your AR glasses instantly recognize you and suggest products based on your past purchases.
Okay, hold on. That's sounding a little bit like a Black Mirror episode.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not as far-fetched as you might think.
Okay.
You know, there's this whole concept of personalized shopping experiences
Right.
where your AR device acts like your own personal stylist.
Okay.
It curates products just for you.
So how much more personalized can it get?
Well, imagine your AR glasses analyze the weather
Okay.
and then suggest outfits that are perfect for the current conditions.
Okay, that would be super useful.
Right.
I'm always scrambling to figure out what to wear when it's unexpectedly cold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Rainy.
picture this, you scan a recipe for dinner and your AR glasses recommend wines that pair well with the meal.
Now that's just showing off.
All right.
But I have to admit, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It sounds like AR is not just about convenience anymore. It's about creating a whole new level of personalized service.
Exactly. It's about using technology to anticipate your needs and wants.
Wow.
And making the shopping experience feel more intuitive
Yeah.
and effortless.
This is blowing my mind a little bit.
I know, right?
And it sounds like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with AR.
Oh, yeah.
But let's take a step back and look at the big picture.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been talking about
Yeah.
all the cool, shiny aspects of AR,
Right.
but there are also some potential downsides that we need to consider.
Of course, there are always two sides to every coin.
Right. So let's dive into that. What are some of the challenges that AR shopping might face?
Okay. Well, one of the biggest concerns is that, AR could actually worsen the digital divide.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Not everyone has access to the latest smartphones or AR glasses.
Right.
So as retail becomes more reliant on this tech, some shoppers might be left behind.
That's a really important point.
Right.
We can't let AR just become something that only benefits people who can afford all the new gadgets.
Yep.
So what can be done about that?
Well, there are a few ideas being tossed around out there.
Okay.
Some folks are pushing for government subsidies
Yeah.
to make AR devices more affordable.
Right.
Others think that retailers should offer in-store AR kiosks
Interesting.
so that anyone can use them regardless of, what kind of phone they have.
Those are good ideas.
Yeah,
Accessibility is key if AR is really going to change shopping for everybody.
absolutely.
But even if we solve that problem, there's still the issue of privacy.
Right.
All of this personalized shopping means companies are collecting a lot of data about us.
Yeah, imagine AR knowing your clothing size,
Oh, gosh.
your favorite brands,
Right.
how your mood affects your shopping choices.
Okay, now that's getting a little creepy.
Yeah, it's a lot of information.
It's like they can see into my soul and my wallet.
Exactly.
So what's to stop them from using all that information against us?
Well, first, we need a lot more transparency from these companies.
Okay.
Retailers need to be upfront about what data they're collecting,
Right.
how they're using it.
Yeah. And no more hiding those privacy policies, in a million pages of text that nobody reads.
Exactly. Make it clear and simple.
Right. Consumers deserve to know what's happening with their information.
Absolutely.
And it's not even just about knowing, it's about having control.
Right.
We should be able to opt out of data collection or delete our data if we want to.
100% data ownership is a huge issue in the age of AR.
Yeah.
And retailers need to take it seriously if they want to build trust with their customers.
Okay, so we've got the digital divide and we've got these privacy concerns.
Right.
What else are we missing? Are there any other potential downsides we need to be aware of?
Well, there's the impact on jobs.
Yeah, that's a big one.
AR could create some new opportunities in fields like AR development and 3D modeling,
Right.
but it could also lead to job losses
Right.
in more traditional retail roles.
Like, if you can try on clothes virtually and get style advice from some AI, what happens to the salespeople and the stylists?
Right. That's a very valid concern.
Yeah.
And it's not even just about job losses. It's about the skills gap. As retail becomes more driven by technology, workers need to adapt.
Right.
They need training programs and opportunities to learn these new skills
Yeah.
so they can stay relevant in this changing world.
So it's not just about stores, adopting AR. It's about them supporting their workforce as they go through this change.
Exactly.
They need to help their employees adapt.
It's about finding that balance
Right.
where technology makes things better without, getting rid of the human element.
Okay, so we've talked about the possible downsides of AR shopping,
Yeah.
but we can't forget about all the good stuff.
Of course not.
We're talking about making shopping easier,
Right.
more engaging, more convenient than it's ever been.
Imagine walking into a store and being able to instantly find what you're looking for. Yeah.
Getting recommendations that are tailored to you,
Yeah.
and even checking out without having to wait in line.
And for the stores, they get all this valuable data. That helps them understand their customers.
Yeah.
Personalize those marketing campaigns. Optimize their inventory.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
AR could revolutionize retail in a way that's good for everyone.
So where do you see this all going in the next few years with AR shopping?
Well, I think we're going to see a lot more integration with other new technologies, like AI and virtual reality.
Okay, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that. What kind of crazy sci-fi shopping experiences are we talking about?
Okay, imagine this. You step into a virtual showroom.
Okay.
You can browse all these products from your own living room, try on clothes virtually, see how furniture looks in your house.
Right.
You can even talk to salespeople.
Wow.
Through like avatars. That's wild. So we're basically talking about like a complete blurring of the lines between online and offline shopping.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. And then with AI, figuring out what you bought in the past and what you like,
right,
these virtual shopping experiences could be incredibly personalized.
Exactly.
Okay, this all sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Do we really think people are going to completely ditch going to stores?
Well,
I mean, there's still something special about the experience of actually going shopping.
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I don't think physical stores are going away anytime soon.
Right.
But I do think that AR is going to have a huge impact
Okay.
on making the in-store experience even better.
So what does that look like?
Okay, so think about this. You walk into a store, you use your phone to get directions to the exact product you're looking for, or you can scan something and instantly see reviews and comparisons.
Okay, so it helps us navigate the physical store better and make smarter decisions.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
But what about the social part of shopping?
Right.
Can AR really replicate that?
Well, some developers are working on AR experiences that actually include social elements.
Okay.
So like, imagine shopping with your friends virtually, even if you're miles apart.
Oh, wow.
You can share your recommendations, get opinions, even have a virtual fashion show.
No, that's a really fun idea. That would be cool to do with friends and family who live far away.
Right.
But what about for people who like to shop alone?
Yeah.
Isn't AR just going to make us more isolated?
That's a good point, and it's something that developers need to be careful about.
Right.
These experiences should be designed to help people connect, not replace that connection.
It's all about finding that right balance.
Exactly.
Okay, so it sounds like the future of AR shopping is really exciting, but it's also going to be shaped by, some important ethical considerations.
We need to be careful about how we bring AR into our lives,
right,
and make sure that it helps everyone.
We've covered a lot today, everything from the basics of AR shopping to some pretty amazing future possibilities.
It's been quite a ride.
But before we wrap up, I want to talk about one more thing, sustainability.
Yes, sustainability, that's a good one.
AR can really help with promoting sustainable practices in retail.
Absolutely.
So tell me more about that. How exactly does AR help us shop more sustainably?
Well, for one thing, it can help reduce waste by cutting down on returns. With virtual try-ons and all those detailed product images, shoppers are less likely to buy something that doesn't fit or, just isn't what they expected.
So fewer returns means less stuff ending up in landfills.
Exactly.
I like that. Anything else?
Well, AR can also give shoppers more information about the environmental impact of what they buy.
Okay.
Imagine you could scan a product and instantly see its carbon footprint, the materials that were used, even the ethical practices of the company that made it.
Wow. That would definitely make me think twice about, supporting a company that isn't doing things the right way. It's like having this, ethical shopping guide in your pocket.
Exactly. It's about giving people the information they need to make more sustainable choices.
So it really seems like AR has the potential to make the shopping experience better.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
In more ways than one, for sure.
It really does.
Yeah.
So where do you see this going?
Well,
what's next for AR shopping? What are we going to see next?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
I think we're going to see a lot more focus on hyper-personalization.
Okay.
Like AR experiences that are tailored to our individual preferences, our style, our body type, even our mood.
Wow.
And I think we'll see a lot more integration with other technologies, like AI and VR, to create those really immersive and engaging experiences.
So basically you're saying the future of shopping is going to be like super personalized and like crazy interactive.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a whole new world.
Wow, I can't wait to see it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really seems like AR has the potential to make shopping a much better experience for everybody.
Yeah, in more ways than one. I think the biggest takeaway here is that AR is so much more than just a cool new gimmick.
Yeah.
It can really empower both shoppers and retailers.
Totally agree. For shoppers, it's about having more information, more control, and a better shopping experience.
Right.
And then for retailers, it's a chance to connect with customers on a deeper level, personalize things, make their business more sustainable and ethical.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think about how far we've come.
Oh, yeah.
In just a few years. You know, just a while ago, using AR to try on clothes or see furniture in your house seemed like something out of a movie.
It really did, but now it's everywhere.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's going to keep growing.
Oh, absolutely. And as the technology gets better, the possibilities are endless.
So I'm curious, what do you think are some of the things that retailers really need to keep in mind as they add AR to their stores?
Well, I think the most important thing is to focus on creating a really smooth and easy experience for shoppers.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to jump through hoops or download a bunch of apps.
Right.
It needs to be built into the shopping experience so that it feels natural.
Yeah, make it easy.
Exactly. And retailers need to think about more than just, the wow factor. AR shouldn't just be about, a flashy experience that people forget about in 5 minutes.
Right.
It has to offer something real and it's, actually solve problems.
So it's about making shopping better and easier and more personal.
Exactly. And they have to remember all the ethical stuff we talked about, like data privacy.
Right.
They need to be upfront about what they're collecting and how they're using it.
Transparency is key.
Yeah. Give shoppers control over their own data.
If people don't feel like companies are handling their data responsibly, they're not going to want to use AR.
Exactly, no matter how cool it is.
Trust is huge.
Yeah. And one more thing, retailers need to remember that AR is a tool. It's not meant to replace people.
Right. We still want to talk to a real person sometimes.
Exactly. We still want that human connection.
Someone who can answer questions.
AR can make those interactions better, but it shouldn't get rid of them.
It's about that balance between the tech and the human element.
Exactly.
So use AR to create a better shopping experience, not get rid of the things we like about shopping.
Well said.
Okay, so retailers take notes, but what about for the rest of us, the regular shoppers out there?
Yeah.
What advice would you give us as we try to figure out this whole new world of AR?
I'd say be curious, be open to trying new things, AR can make shopping more fun, more efficient, and way more personal.
Yeah.
Embrace the possibilities, but also be aware of, some of the things we talked about.
Right.
Ask questions, do some research, and make sure you feel good about how companies are using your data.
Be informed, be aware, and have fun.
Exactly.
Well, we've covered a ton today, from the basics of AR shopping to some pretty amazing future possibilities.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey.
And I think it's safe to say AR shopping is here to stay.
Oh, absolutely. It's not science fiction anymore. It's changing the way we shop.
The future of retail is looking pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what happens next. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, happy shopping.